Hey guys, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget and I'm super excited because I'm going to be trying out the new foundation from Makeup Forever. I feel like whenever a new foundation comes out, I always go to YouTube to check out the videos. I never see enough people that look like me to shade match, and so then I'm never sure what to do. So that's why I'm doing this video today, and I'll be sharing with you what this foundation is and how it lasts throughout the day. Before we get into the video, since this is a budget lifestyle channel, I want to share with you my latest find in my little Instagram viral series. So on my Instagram, I kept coming across this fragrance brand called Dossier. They have luxury perfumes for affordable prices. Hello, budget lifestyle channel. I was even more intrigued when I found out that they were vegan and cruelty free. They sent me 2 scents that I'm really excited to try out, and stick around to the end of the video to find out how the scents last throughout the day because I am going to brunch, so naturally I want to test it out. The first one that I want to try out is called Fruity Almond. The bottle that it comes in is really big, which is awesome. I personally love the lighter scent, so seeing in here it's got almond and peach, vanilla. I love that it tells you which fragrance it's inspired by, and Fruity Almond is inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. So let's see. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is exactly what I'm into. Again, fruity, light, just so you could see how much sprays. Let's see. Wow, that's good. And again, I love that the bottle is so big because this is gonna last me a good amount of time. They actually sent me spicy vanilla, but they sent a sample size as well, which I think I'll use this to get used to first to see if this is a scent that truly matches up for me. So this one has nutmeg, black pepper, lemongrass, so definitely more of like a deeper scent. I'm not a fragrance guru, so I don't know what the proper terms are, so I say deeper versus lighter to kind of give the contrast. So it's definitely giving deep scents. Patchouli's in here, rose, amber. So if you guys are interested in trying this out, again, I love that it is cruelty-free and vegan. Number one, it's way more affordable than some of these luxury brands starting at $19. Because this is a budget lifestyle channel, I'm gonna have a discount code down below if you wanna try it out. Let me know down below in the comments what kind of scents you're into. Do you like more fruity scents? Do you like more spicier scents? I'm curious what everyone's preference is. So I got my scent ready, I got my makeup looking cute, I am ready to go to brunch and enjoy my day. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let's get into it. I wanted to show you guys the application in natural light. I have no lighting equipment up or anything like that. I'm gonna get super close so that you can see my skin in its natural state. I just have on a primer. I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm just doing this more so for people that are looking to like shade match. If you look similar to me or whatever, this kind of shade. Here are some shade comparisons that I hope are helpful for you guys. I don't really have that many foundations. This is probably the closest match. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh in Tan. This is the current foundation that I use now, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. It is in the shade Warm. I have the CoverGirl Outlast Full Coverage in the shade Soft Honey. Also have the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Tan. The Makeup Forever, this matte velvet skin is in Y405, but I would say that this is very yellow on me, and this is some of the questions that I had for the makeup artist that was helping me at Sephora, so I wouldn't say that this is necessarily the right shade. And then I have e.l.f. Flawless Finish in Honey, and this is more my summer shade. These are the ones that are closest shades to me, so if you are one of these, then this will definitely be helpful to you. I did get some sun this week, so my face is a little bit darker. When I was at Sephora, the girl that was helping me was telling me about my skin, and she's like, your forehead is a little bit darker, so when you do use the foundation, know that, you know, as long as you have bronzer or something like that, you can help even it out because it'll probably look a little bit lighter on your forehead. That's something that's kind of always the case. That is the spot that gets the sun the most. So that was really good to know. And she did shade match me on my skin, which was really helpful. Fast facts about the foundation. It's cruelty free and vegan. That was important to me. It has a natural finish. So normally I go with matte finish because my skin gets oily, but I thought I would change it up. And she just told me basically as long as you have a setting spray or some sort of powder, like you should be fine. So that's something I'll definitely be testing throughout the day. Waterproof and sweat proof. That would be great for dance for me. Instantly blurs, that would be awesome. The reason why I got the sample is because currently on the Makeup Forever website, they're having a 30% off sale and it's for at least a week. I think it ends March 29th. So I'm gonna use this, see if I like it, and then I would just buy it there because instead of it being $43, it's only gonna be $30. Sale, budget lifestyle channel, that's where I'm gonna be. If you want lighter coverage, you would use a makeup sponge. If you want more full coverage, you would use a brush. I'm just gonna use what I have, which is a brush. So it has a loose texture. I do notice that it does dry pretty quickly onto my my wrist, so I feel like I have to move quickly. Yeah, I have to move pretty quickly. So yeah, I've got some acne that I can cover up, some dark scars. As of now, I feel like it blends in really, really quickly. I meant to do the finishing powder first after using my primer, but I forgot in the excitement of the moment. So this is just, you know, straight up with primer. The shade once again is 3N42. Thought I was yellow undertone for years, but that was actually wrong, and someone at Sephora let me know that. And now I've been sticking with the neutrals. Something that was interesting that I learned at Sephora was that, so even though on the box it has a shade that correlates to the other makeup foundations, don't feel like that's the exact match. It's just the one that's closest to it. The girl at Sephora told me that because I was like, oh, the shade that I have at home is the Y405, but it's actually a little yellow on me. And this one is actually a higher one, I believe. It was supposed to be Y415. And she's like, that's just the one that it's closest to, so don't like get locked into that. I'm so glad I asked her because I would have picked up the wrong shade. She said it also doesn't oxidize, so keep that in mind. So right now it looks almost as if my forehead is like a completely different color, but I'm just gonna go in lightly. I'm not adding any new products because, again, my forehead is darker. My forehead is darker and I don't want to F it up, and I got a brunch to go to and I'm trying to look cute. This is really great. It's clear that a little bit goes a long way. All right, so I'm just gonna go lightly over my forehead just so I don't like sit here looking crazy, and I have to go all the way up and into the hairline. And then I'll just like wet my edges back a little bit just so that it makes it all one shade. So even though it was darker, I didn't add any extra product just because I didn't want it to look like really cakey. So that was the application. I think it really is a good match. It goes on really smoothly. It blends very quickly, I would say. My skin doesn't feel necessarily dry after. I feel like it gives a matte look, which is good because that's kind of what I wanted. And then as you can see, I have some scars and stuff here, but it did a pretty good job. So if you want to see how it looks so far. I like that it doesn't feel heavy. I feel like that's so important, where it doesn't feel like I have pounds of makeup on. And then as my finishing powder, I'm gonna use RMS Beauty Untinted. It is in the shade 2 to 3. I'm definitely gonna be checking back in to see if, you know, there's any oxidation or anything like that. I'll be curious. Oh, this is my favorite nude from Mented Cosmetics. It's Nude La La. I've had it for a million years. Okay, so this is how the foundation is at 1:07 p.m. So we will check back in. I'll definitely let you guys know if there's any oil coming through. I am gonna wear my mask. I'm about to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm very excited. I really like the foundation in this first impressions right here. Feels really good. It blended really, really well. It matches my, my hands and all that. Which is great. I felt like I didn't have that much of an issue in my forehead area, which is so nice. But again, I barely used any. I personally love that there's a little bit goes a long way, because this sample is gonna last me. Although, depending on how the rest of the day goes, I'm already kind of set to want to buy this because it was such an easy, simple process. We are loving, I feel like it gave a nice finish to it. I mean, I see, my little acne right here, but it's not too bad. And again, it looks like it blended pretty well. Once again, for the millionth time, it's 3N42. Just doing that, so wherever you are in the video, if you skipped around and you're like, what's the foundation? It's 3N42. Hopefully I got to the point for you guys. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, so here's me standing in front of my window so you could see what the coverage looks like. I'm trying to get like super close. It's like really nice. There's a little glow going on there. I'm really impressed. So I just got home and I wanted to do an update on the foundation. This is the transfer. Oh, so gross. Obviously not when I was eating or anything like that, but just being out and about. So there is some transfer there. Okay, so like I said, it's just about 7, so like 6 hours later. I wanted to try to give you a light that really shows like how my face is looking right now. I'm gonna wipe the excess oil off my face, but yes, so if you have oily skin, you will get, a little shiny here and there. But overall, and this is what it's gonna look like. So it does transfer. It does transfer, as I'll say with my mask. I think though, it still is giving me, some sort of finished look, which I feel like I could get away with this. My apartment still smells like the fruity almond from Dossier, and I kind of love it. Actually, I do still smell it. Okay, so it actually has lasting power, at least like 6 hours, which is really good. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to get up close because I wanted to show like some separation. I don't know if you can see that clearly. There is some separation, some little like foundation right there. I would maybe give it an 8 out of 10 because I can still see the separation in some parts. That's where I would take off a point a little bit because I had a little bit of oil going on. Even though this is not a matte foundation, I wear my mask all day for work, so there's no point in me doing another review throughout the week. But if I happen to be wearing makeup for something else, I will definitely update you guys so that you can see how this lasts. Okay, so I just got out of my class, so everything looks crazy back here. We're gonna clean that all up. Moral of the story is that I really do like this foundation. One very important key is that I haven't broken out from it. I am prone to breakouts, so anyone else out there, I was looking for that throughout the week to see if anything was gonna pop up. Having had all the oil on my skin, all of that with the mask, I'm really happy to say that I had not noticed any breakouts. I'll definitely update you guys in the comments to let you guys know if anything changed from there. Next week I have an audition, so I'm going to be testing out this foundation. I'll be dancing and sweating, something of the sort, and I will let you guys know either in a separate video if you want that, or I'll let you know in the comments down below what the update is on that. I do believe that I'm gonna sweat this off. It's kind of a thing, but I'll have some sort of high hope, you know, keep the faith. But I do believe, based on what I saw with the mask and all that at brunch, I'm probably gonna sweat it all I'm probably gonna sweat it off or have some patches like I did that kind of came off. We learn the combinations with our masks on, and then when we perform them, we do take the mask off. So I will be sweating learning that combination. I'll try my best not to sweat, but like me sweating right now. But other than that, I do really like the foundation. I'm very happy. Love my free sample. I think that's the way to go if you want to get used to it first. There are a couple days left with the Makeup Forever sale on the website, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy it there. I'm excited to have a new foundation in the little bunch. That is my video. Took you all around and back again. Really happy to try this foundation. I hope this is helpful for anyone that is looking to shade match, find something in their range. Maybe you're like, oh, okay, from you I can decide if I'm gonna be lighter or a darker shade, etc. Hope this was helpful. Let's have a conversation as always down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.